think that I was going to Dubai.
I was surprised at first because we were not the team that was meant to go. I told my dad, nobody believed me. They're like,
you don't know what you're talking. I have been to Dubai. I used to go there to purchase goods. How can they take you to Dubai? To go and do what?
Just watch everything play out.
The world is facing a massive economic crisis. African nations especially are having it worse as they are battling with hyperinflation and a significant increase in the prices of goods and services.
I don't think it's something that will stop now.
According to a Bloomberg report, South Africa, Namibia, and Nigeria have the highest unemployment rates in the world. Nigeria is one of the two largest economies on the continent, with a youth population of over 50% its population size. Yet, Bloomberg's data puts Nigeria as the third highest unemployment rate on the global list of 82 countries.
I have a lot of students that they don't have parents sponsoring them.
African youths are struggling to pay the bills.
This is basically the future. This is what the future brings to us.
For this reason, many African youths are looking for a way to earn from the comfort of their homes.
There's a trend we are moving into. It's good to go to school, but there should be another side job.
This is where video games comes into play.
Let's talk about the gaming industry.
Action.
This was Mimetron, the very first game machine that debuted in New York in 1940. Fast forward to the arcade games of the 70s, home gaming consoles, computer games in the 80s and 90s, online gaming at the turn of the century.
I had a PS2, which is not working right now again.
And now mobile gaming and esports.
Let us introduce our team.
Today, almost 3 billion people around the world play video games. That's 500 million more people than we have Christians.
We've been on a steady improvement, new category, new level of kids will come on, then they will play for a while, then people go, but patronage has always been going up.
I love playing games.
The number of video gamers around Africa skyrocketed from 77 million to 186 million in 7 years.
We play from morning till, sometimes we close by 12 midnight, sometimes we play over 1 a.m. Yeah, we're always just gaming.
The global gaming business is valued at $300 billion, which is more than the global music and film industry combined together.
A whole lot of kids here, we even have about 50 people waiting to play.
I'm a gamer for almost more than a decade now, and I've played Counter-Strike, Call of Duty, FIFA, Fortnite, you name it. I never actually got anything out of them except maybe winning a tournament here or there.
Gaming is not just only for fun anymore.
Almost all game-based economic activity is centralized, giving developers and publishers the right to everything going on within their games.
The value goes from the user or the player to whoever owns the game, so the gaming company, the gaming studios.
This model of ownership and profit sharing has persisted across decades, but that's about to change with the arrival of play and earn games.
You've never in the past thought of games giving you money back.
You play and make some money.
Oh yeah!
This is the future.
It's a whole new level.
It's all very refreshing, and I think
New types of jobs are being created.
It's creating a lot of impact.
it presents a lot of opportunities.
This is what the future brings to us.
It is just started.
Play to Earn is a gaming innovation that allows players to earn money from playing fun games online.
It empowers the players.
No one would believe that. Like,
how can you play and make some money? The people that are paying you, how are they making the money?
Because you've never in the past thought of games giving you money back.
Play to earn is a concept that came about not too long ago. It's a way of rewarding users who play games for their time and effort.
Players can earn in-game tokens that can be exchanged for local currencies. The only requirements are a smartphone and internet.
The fact that you can now actually earn consistently using a game, that you can, own your account, not have to sell your accounts, which was, a common way that we used to do it in the past.
This is life-changing for low-wage economies like Nigeria, where over 40 million people have smartphones and can access the internet. A study by Finder's NFT Gaming Adoption Report revealed that over 8 million Nigerians have used play-to-earn gaming platforms this year.
So because of the demand, it drove the prices up. Because of that, a lot of players could not have access to these assets to be able to access these games. That's where a gaming guild actually came about.
A guild, in its essence, is meant to enable or empower players. With NFT games, typically, if you want to actually compete, you might need a $1,000 NFT, you might need something even more expensive. Some of these blockchain games that maybe have an entry barrier with NFTs that you need to purchase.
So they use their individual funds to purchase this asset, and they offer it to the gamers for free.
And then the players can just play the game to actually earn within the in-game economy.
We have a setup where we have revenue share.
Gaming guilds actually have arrangement where they take a percentage of the earnings from the gamers.
In the early stages, it's very much about driving community and generating excitement.
What we are trying to do is we are trying to create a movement where gamers get to compete, get to earn, and have a pathway to actually become or create a career in the gaming space.
The focus is to bring everybody in.
Africans can now earn a good living from the comfort of their homes, playing games online. And platforms like gaming are making this happen.
No one would believe that one of our best gamers will come all the way from the middle belt of Nigeria, all the way from Benue.
My name is Ojo. I'm 17. I'm from Osun State, and I love playing games.
What Gaming Guild actually did was made it more accessible, or play-to-earn games more accessible to the public.
I was introduced by a friend to gaming. When I looked through the Discord, I could see testimonies of people getting paid.
I'm Dr. Mrs. Ojo, Oludare's mom. I lecture at Federal University of Technology, Minna. The father used to call me and report that he has been on phone for a long while.
On a good day, I spend 12 hours on gaming. If I have work, I can spend like 6 hours on gaming or less.
So I'll call him and then I will advise him to read his book and all that, but then he's still waiting for his admission.
At first, it was hard on me. They could seize my phone, tell me to go read my book, but still I could just hide somewhere and play games.
It is normal to come across parents who are skeptical about unconventional methods of earning money, especially one over the internet.
How I convinced my mom was that since I started playing games and I have not been earning before, but when I got to know about this and I have been earning, she was very happy.
Because I've been on strike, but I've not been paid for a while. So when he said he made money, I was like, money from gaming? I said, okay.
I took out my data money.
What's it called? Hotspot the whole house using data.
And give the rest to my mom to sort out some things.
A lot of money there, reasonable money that could be somebody's salary. I was like, is this thing is for real? I just told the father, nah, leave this boy alone.
I just had to convince one person, and that one person will convince another.
My name is Onukube Nzube Kingsley. I'm 16 years.
When he started playing, he told me about it, and I said, what are you talking about? I said, I hope it's not gambling. I hope it's not all these casinos all around,
I found out about gaming like through Instagram, and I decided to look into it.
When he came back during this ASU break, he was busy. I said, I don't know what you are doing. Why not move into coding and other software? He said no, that you play and make some money. Initially, it was really difficult for me to accept.
I could not convince him personally. I would say, like, when I started making money from it, that's what convinced him.
At a stage, I said, okay, go ahead. Since you said you're making some money, I'm not buying a recharge card again for you, no data again for you. So use your money and recharge the phone and other things, you know. And that was how he started.
For him to be busy playing game is a better option to me. I'm actually glad he stays at home. He doesn't have to move around with bad boys and all that, and he doesn't have to be influenced, taking alcohol and drugs and so on and so forth, which is very rampant in our area in this generation now.
These young guys are pushing the narrative of success in play-to-earn gaming with their experiences on the platform. They charted the weekly challenges with high scores. They gained the opportunity of a lifetime to visit Dubai through one of these games.
It was a very exciting news, knowing that I was going to Dubai.
I was surprised at first because we were not the team that was meant to go.
Knowing that I had to also convince another person that, okay, you have to permit me to go there.
I was surprised and I told my dad. Nobody believed me. They're like,
you don't know what you're talking. I have been to Dubai. I used to go there to purchase goods. How can they take you to Dubai? To go and do what?
Just watch everything play out.
So today we are at Metacon Dubai, and we've brought people who have never traveled or even gotten on a plane before, about 7 of them, to come compete globally. And the impact, the seed that has been sown in these young people's lives is more than enough, for me.
I couldn't really believe it. Sam, wrote me and explained everything to me, the invite and everything. After reading it, he even put his data page. I said, okay, with this data page, wherever he goes with you, I'm going to catch him, He's not going to run away.
The amazing thing about the Dubai competition was that you could say crowdsourced the talents. What we did was we picked the best gamers in the community, and then we got them to go and represent the guild in a competition in Dubai.
It was a fun experience. We met with other gamers. They were in the same age bracket as us, and we played well and we came up second.
With respect to Dubai's trip, I was more convinced that it's something that he can be professional in. I'm looking forward to him doing better, because I know he can really perform better if given the opportunity. It has really changed my mentality in such a way that I even told him that if I have the money, I will sponsor other trips.
Creating Metacon, the whole idea was to introduce everybody to the opportunities that Web3 has, from GameFi, Play and Earn, NFTs, Web3. Enjoy it, learn about it, gain something from it.
Gameathon.
Gameathon is a festival of games for gamers and game enthusiasts. It's one of Africa's biggest gaming events, providing them an avenue to compete and earn. We cannot underestimate the possibilities this event promises through including Africans in the center of this technology.
So we play to earn. One of the things that has been possible is that gamers from across the world can play against each other, and everything is settled on the blockchain. But then we need to sensitize the public. We need to make it mainstream. But now with play to earn, if you can infuse that with esports, it makes it more exciting, and it makes the whole concept not just gamers playing for just the earnings, but also playing for clout and glory.
Alexis Ohanian, founder of Reddit, predicts that 90% of gaming market will be play-to-earn games.
I believe that the play to earn economy is here to stay actually.
It's a changing world. I actually have been introducing all my students to it. Go and study it and see how they can better their life.
They can become professional esports players, professional NFT sports players.
It's something that is really good, for this young generation.
And one thing that will really blow my mind is to see African game developers building amazing, interesting games. Imagine GTA in Obalinde market. Imagine the fun you fighting with Agbero boys.
People are talking about getting traditional gamers into play and earn, but eventually, everything will be mixed together.
I think the future is going to be a lot more focused on competitive play. I think the dual token system model is not sustainable. A lot of people are now starting to realize that, obviously. I think a lot more games are going to start looking at esports and prize pools and advertising and getting brands in so that they can keep generating revenue and keep rewarding. So I think it's going to evolve almost in a way to what traditional gaming is, but with blockchain enabling everything else so that it becomes super decentralized and basically allows more and more people to hop in.
What I feel personally is like P2E is going to be the future. This is a part of entertainment, so obviously there is no end for the entertainment.
The future of gaming is to make games more accessible for players, create a multiverse, and make games more immersive.
There'll be a new generation of gamers. All these kids will be born into play and earn, NFTs. So that's what they're gonna know. That's what they're gonna be playing. And it's gonna be interesting to see how we evolve. Right now, we're just exploring things. We're figuring things out and see where it goes.
Life can't be all work. And this could be your most profitable pastime yet.
Hi guys, so we've been shooting this documentary for the past 1 year, and over the course of the year a lot has actually changed, from new updates to changes in the Web3 space. But you know what, I'll just allow the CEO of gaming to actually bring these updates to you. Cheers.
So it all started when we realized the massive potential for blockchain gaming to connect Africans with financial opportunities in the Web3 space. But as we grew to become Africa's largest gaming guild, we saw an even bigger problem. We noticed that the Web3 user experience needed a significant improvement, and that's when we decided to pivot and build the ultimate platform to solve these challenges. Gaming, a decentralized super app for online communities. We are bridging the gap between the creator economy, gaming, and cryptocurrency industry, empowering individuals and communities to thrive in these rapidly growing spaces. Our mission is to help accelerate and ease the onboarding process for the next generation of Web3 users. And we believe that by encouraging blockchain adoption, we can improve the socioeconomic opportunities available for people around the globe and Africa as a whole. By supporting gaming, you're not only contributing to an amazing product, but also playing a role in the social and economic development of these communities. We believe that technology can be a force for good, and we are committed to using our platform to drive positive change and create a more equitable future for all.